Okay, I've got my friend Cool Hand Luke here, my HVAC guy, right?
Hey guys.
And I'm going to just ask you a few questions. So I'm actually going to turn it to you, Luke, and then that way I'm going to show off my new HVAC system you just put in too, right? Did an
Yes.
amazing job. But why don't you tell me a little bit about when you first came here, 2 months ago, to put my HVAC system in?
Yeah, so it's end of January, about to be February 1st, tomorrow. We came out here right before Thanksgiving, so yeah, it's been just over 2 months, and installing heating and air conditioning equipment is heavy work and in tight areas. I've been involved in a few motor vehicle accidents, going back almost 20 years ago now, and I got issues with my lower back and my lumbar region and my thoracic region, with nerve damage and going down both legs to where it makes my legs weak when everything inflames. So when we came here to install the system, Carolyn told me about patches. And of course, naturally, I asked, hey, so what are patches? And she, starts to explain what patches, and patching is, and the concept, and, the creator, and, everything that they're about, using the patches to alleviate pain naturally, without pain medications, where
What have you been taking? Just curious.
uh, your typical pain medication, oxycodone, uh,
Daily?
15, yeah, daily, over 15 years. Um,
What was your pain level before you started patching?
on a good day, uh, it's 6, 7.
How were you walking when you first came in here?
Completely sideways. I
And it,
literally looked like I had two of me, to where I was so crooked just walking, just kind of just hobbling around and shifting the weight from one side to the other side, and not being able, to get any functionability to my life. Even
how
with
long have you been walking like that, Luke?
years.
So you were
Years.
never able to really stand up straight throughout that time,
Mm,
lifting units and doing your job.
No, not at all. No.
Okay. And
Um,
how are you feeling right now, 2 months later?
so the
I'm just looking
patches,
at you.
yes, with the patches, I'm standing, I mean, night and day difference from literally being like leaned over. It's kind of like a S curve, and not just the front and back. It was left, your left, my right. Um, with leaning because of the nerve damage, and then with the patches, here I am, much more vertical, and same, front to back as well. Um, with the patches, the peptides, learning a little more about them, and David, the founder, and everything that they, are about is awesome, and the results kind of speak for themselves. I'm pretty much a straight shooter, and will let you know if something, is BS and doesn't work, or something that actually, helps, doesn't interfere, and doesn't create more issues on top of the issues you already have, side effects. There's really no side effects that I can speak of, none.
And would you say, are you feeling that there's improvement on each day? Do you see a bright future? And the third question is, people are going to want to know, what patches are you using?
So the patches would be the X39 and the Aeon patch. We use the Aeon patch uh, right there, my lower mid back, help with the inflammation, and then the X39 alternate between being right below your belly button, or right there on the back of your neck, with the X39. But the X39 and the Aeon are the two patches that we've been doing the last 2 months. So
Are
it's a
you going to
great
keep
thing.
patching?
Yeah, it's a great thing. It's exciting. You kind of see there isn't much breakthrough when it comes to chronic pain and everything going on in the world. There's really not much hope out there. Everything's kind of from 20, 30 years ago, not much development. So everything, being developed with David and their team over there is really amazing and exciting to see what the future holds.
I just got to ask one more question, and then you can give your last words of advice to anybody else. But has this also affected your sleep and your energy? Anything else that you can actually speak to besides pain reduction?
You do are able to get a much more restful, true rest. I think it helps. It settles everything down, and with your pain. But it also it kind of helps, with your thought process and everything that keeps everything going and cohesive in your life. It's a good thing they got going. It's exciting.
Any last parting words if you want to share with anybody out there?
What y'all waiting for?
And go to Cool Hand Luke for your HVAC needs, right?